Okay, we are back. All of our Skype issues have been fixed. We are continuing on with the campaign. So, the party has just walked into Fitchview, which is the first real city they've been in since they left Valesburg. You get in halfway through a day because you had to sleep at night between Nulvik and Fitchview. And so it's about noon, maybe a little bit before noon, when you stroll into Fitchview.
Cool. So, Liliani, do you want to go buy strings for your thing? Because I'm sure you can find them in this town.
Yeah, sure. Let's go looking for some strings.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I go with them. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. You guys are looking around for some strings and eventually come across some sort of butcher's place that, gets all the sinew and stuff and saves them for strings. And you're in the middle of negotiating with the butcher when 3 people enter the butcher shop behind you, and the butcher kind of looks at them and then gets real quiet. And looks
Are
at
they
you guys.
selling cat gut? Because that's
What do
like
they look like?
You turn around and you see that the 3 figures have traveling cloaks on that are pinned in the front and have their hoods up, which is why the butcher kind of like stopped and was like, that looks sketchy.
I kind of
Terrible
hide
start,
behind
Nels.
Guy immediately.
Yeah, my friends are very indecisive. Why don't you step ahead of us?
Yeah, I just back up.
I'm
and
okay
we're-
with this. You guys can go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Cat
we'll
gut,
just...
sounds good. Horse gut. I don't know which is best.
One of
We're
them
trying to figure all that stuff out.
One of
I'm gonna
them
do a
steps
little hair
forward.
flip.
Their hoods are still like over their faces and low, so you can't really see what they look like.
As soon as he steps forward, I put my hand on my dagger.
Okay, and he says, "You have something that we want."
I have many things, sir.
Yeah, we have a lot of things.
Yeah,
I instantly think that he wants us to perform somewhere, and so I start telling him like
Yeah,
how
I'm gonna
much
start
we're
doing
going to
my warm-ups right
charge
away.
per
Yeah.
song,
yeah.
and that we want food for the whole band and the manager.
If we don't have a trailer, we're not playing.
Right.
I'm gonna take off the
That's
tiara and put it right into my bag real quick.
Okay.
As this is going on.
He says, "That's not what I'm talking about. You were given a message in Valesburg.
We
want
were
that
told
message."
that our music was very important, and we set out
Yeah.
to. That was the message.
Yeah.
We're spreading, it across
the message.
We're-
I mean,
We're doing a show.
We
in
don't have
Windsor.
time to deal with your bullshit. Give us
look,
the
if
message."
you want
Now
autographs,
listen
give
to
them
me,
autographs.
young whippersnapper. It's not
Neil,
really
where do I
any
go?
Okay.
concern.
He pulls out his dagger and
No,
tries to
God.
stab you. Everyone make a surprise
Wait.
check.
How big is this room? Is it?
I
like,
was gonna
big
do
enough?
that before.
It's pretty small. Everyone make a surprise check.
Okay.
D20 plus surprise, right?
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
Not surprised.
Holy
I
crap,
have
Brock!
no
you are
clue what's
so
going on.
Not surprised at all.
I'm
So not
doing
surprised.
pretty good. There. Not the best. Oh, guy has no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I still think that I'm gonna get a good gig.
I'm behind Guy though. I said that before. I'm behind Guy in this, so I'm not in
Right.
No,
the...
guy's in the front because he's negotiating.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
super stoked. I'm getting
Yeah.
excited.
I'm pretty excited.
Okay. So Liliana was actually at the counter because you were the one talking the strings, so you're at the back of the party in relation to everyone else.
Okay.
Fergus had stepped behind Guy. Brock and Guy were at the front. No, Brock and who? Brock and Vlog were.
No, it was Vlog. It was me and Guy who were talking to them.
Yeah.
I thought Brock.
I don't
was
know where
talking to them.
Brock is.
Brock is the dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm
Which-
Brock.
I don't know where he is though.
Like
I
I'm
was-
assuming Brock.
I was in front. I am the closest person to them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I
he
thought
doesn't
it-
want to have to deal with our crap. So.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, sounds good. So, yeah. What do we do
Okay.
now?
So for those of you who passed your surprise check, who rolled a 20 or higher on it, you can declare an action if you want. If not, then just tell me when you want to make an action.
Okay,
Yep, go ahead.
I'm going to draw one of my daggers in my offhand and my broadsword in my main hand, and I'm going to go for a dual-wield attack on the guy who just pulled the knife out.
Okay, which means we need Vlog 1 and 2.
What do I roll for those?
Vlog, So for
you
your
roll separately for each?
yeah, roll for dual wielding. You're gonna roll initiative separately for each, and then when both attacks resolve, you re-roll initiative.
Okay. So that means for the sword, it's D8 for speed, right? D8 plus 5 for
Yeah.
my broadsword.
D8 plus 5 for your broadsword
Yeah.
is 9 is your main hand.
Mm-hmm. And then it's
Your offhand
D8
is
plus 2.
Mhm.
So I always mess this up. Roll D8 plus 2. 8.
8. Okay, and Brock, you were about to do something as well.
Where do I keep my darts on me? Are they like somewhere where I could pull one out and throw it really quick, or
Yeah,
would it be
they're
faster to-
definitely in an easily accessible location.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and throw one right at his eye.
I thought you had your hand on your knife.
I did, but
Okay.
darts are faster.
Okay,
Quick draw.
Fair
so
enough.
initiative
D8 plus weapon speed. Oh, god damn it.
9. Okay, so Fergus and Guy, both of you were delayed because you didn't pass your surprise checks.
So I just noticed when they start throwing darts.
Yeah. So after a full round, like a full D8, which is 8 for you guys, then you can declare an action and get into the initiative queue.
Okay.
Okay. So, oh, Liliana, you were also surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I think
What are
I rolled
you
a
gonna
21 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, you rolled a 21? Who rolled a 21?
Yeah. Liliana rolled a 21.
Oh, then
Yeah, I
you weren't
rolled a 21.
surprised. You didn't want to choose an action, though?
Oh, how close are they to the door, and how small is the room?
You know what? We are all in roll 20. I don't have a way of displaying roll 20. I guess I could just do show window. So, no, we'll just do it this way. The room is about 10 feet wide, 15 feet long. Like, that's the walkable space. There's some racks with stuff that you can browse through on the wall. The left... From the party's perspective, with the counter to your back, the door is on the right at the end of the 15 feet, and there's some racks on your left. There's also a window on your right and a window in front of you. There's a counter behind you where the butcher is, and he's like chopping shit. And then there are 3 guys. One that is standing at the doorway, or no, they've all walked in. 2 of them are near the doorway. One of them is like face to face with Brock. Well,
Does the door swing in or outwards?
the door swings inward.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw my Morning Star then.
Are you gonna make an attack or what?
Am I close enough to attack?
You could push through people and make an attack, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll try and do that.
Attack over me, I'm 3 feet.
Yeah, because Brock is
Yeah.
there. You can make an attack over him.
Okay. Initiative first, right?
Yeah, initiative.
Okay. Okay, 11.
11. Okay, so the guy who drew the dagger and standing next to Brock goes first, and he grabs the dagger and he makes a stabbing at Brock and fails miserably. He critically fails his attack and gets a penalty to his next initiative phase.
So does he like stumble like past me, or?
No, like he makes a stabbing motion down at you, and you kind of like knock his hand to the side, and he like stumbles a little bit and takes a moment to regain his balance.
Okay.
Failed by quite a bit, so. And then the 2 other guys that were behind him step forward 2, one going after Guy and one going after. Who else was right around there?
Vlog.
Vlog. Yeah, one going after Guy, one going after Vlog. Guy. What's your AC, Guy?
My AC is. If I can find it.
On
12.
the right side.
On the
Natural
right side,
AC.
first page. Not total.
Total at the bottom is still 12.
It's 12. Okay, so you are crit. You are double crit with the dagger. You take 3d4 damage, and since you don't have any armor, none of it gets absorbed. You take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, and you need to make a resist critical check or a saving throw versus critical.
Is that just 20?
D20 plus your
plus-
critical resist, which is 10. No good. No good at all. Guy, you get stabbed in the 9. Piercing, humanoid, 9. Right arm, and...
Oh, that's my good arm.
That's your
That's
drumming
my
arm,
fucking-
man. That's your
It's his
drumming
drumming arm.
Holy shit. He stabs your hand, -2 penalty attack, shield dropped. It's your right hand. Slash shield dropped. Okay, so you don't drop your weapon. No, yeah, weapon dropped, because it would be shield or weapon dropped, just ran out of space. So you drop your weapon to the ground.
I wasn't holding a weapon. I was
Then
like
you
trying
drop
to
no
get a gig.
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hadn't even drawn a weapon yet.
Yeah, then you just get a
Fine.
-2 penalty to all your attacks for a while. Like for at least combat and beyond if you don't heal it properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Vlog, what's your AC?
13.
Alright, he misses you entirely.
Awesome. That's good.
Okay. So that's 5 and 3. Guy and Fungus, you can now declare actions if you want.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. So I am going to draw my two-handed axe.
In the shop?
Yeah. Is there room?
Yeah, you're gonna have trouble swinging it in the shop. In fact, you
Alright, well,
can't.
all I-
No, with
I'll
the
feel-
ceiling, you can't swing your two-handed axe.
What's the size compared to my battle axe? then?
Battle axe you could use indoors.
Okay. Then I will draw the battle axe.
Okay, so roll initiative.
And let's see, what's my battle axe initiative? Where's the initiative for the
It's called speed. Yeah.
The battle axe 7. So D8 plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get? 10?
10.
Okay.
That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
Well, plus 7 is hard to
Oops.
get in.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Fungus, what are you doing?
Yeah, Neil. How are they standing right now?
They're all in a basically straight line.
Okay. How far are we from the
5.
assailants?
Well,
Or-
you are like 10 feet from them. Not really. Like, your back is against the counter at this point.
Okay.
But the
And
like,
how wide? How wide is this?
15
butcher
feet
shop?
wide. No, 10
much?
feet wide, 15 feet long. So they're
10
at the
feet
about
wide?
5-foot marker. What?
Okay. Can I cast like a spell behind them so that we don't get swallowed up by it?
No,
I
your
guess?
front line would still get. No, actually, yeah. I think there's enough. No, there's not enough room. Your front line would get hit by the grease spell too.
And what town are we in now again?
Fitchview.
Pitchview. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do something else then. Let's see. I'm gonna cast this, and I guess I'll just scream. I'll just shout, I guess.
You gonna shout?
Yeah, shout for yeah, we're getting assailants, help! Someone!
Okay, audible glamour. Wizard casts volume sound. Volume of the sound created, however, is directly related to the level of spellcaster. The volume is based on the lowest level, which is spellcasting at first level. The noise of audible glamour at this level is 4 men maximum. Each experience level. Okay, so you're shouting with the volume of 4 people shouting "Help, assailants!" Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll
Okay.
initiative for that.
It's like
D8 plus
58,
1?
like +1? No?
Yeah, is the casting speed of the spell.
Okay. Roll D8 +1. Okay.
Nice. That's pretty good.
6. Nice. And Vlog, your offhand goes. Your dagger hand goes.
Okay. And that's just I don't have any modifiers for that. Oh no, I have a +1 melee modifier.
Yeah.
So it's just D20 +1.
Yeah.
Well, that misses.
Okay. Alright, so you just miss entirely.
Yeah.
Brock, your turn.
Okay, so I'm still throwing a dart at that guy that stumbled past me. D20 plus 3. Yep. I don't get it. I don't get any bonus for him being off balance.
No.
Okay. 18.
18 is a hit. What
D3
is
damage.
your crit adjust?
Plus 1.
I'm sorry,
My crit adjust?
your
Plus 1.
your crit adjust is 0.
Oh, sorry. Called shot adjust is plus
Yeah,
1.
your character sheet got all messed up. You have 12 strength. It should be 10 parentheses 5, which means no crit here.
Okay.
There we go.
So just D3 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. 1.
1 damage. Nice.
And then next turn, I will throw another dart at him, which is going to be D8 plus 1 again. 5.
Okay. Cool. You said 5 is your new speed?
Yep.
Okay, and Vlog, your main hand goes.
Yeah. Let me just roll it.
Crap.
Well,
You swing your broadsword and slash him. Roll for
oh,
damage.
awesome.
Hit.
My
Yeah.
damage is
Nice.
2d4.
You guys are all excited about playing music. Get excited about fighting people.
5 damage.
5 damage. You fell the guy directly in front of you. He falls to the ground
Yeah.
unconscious.
Oh,
yeah. All right. I'm
One
gonna. I'm
Crush his head
gonna.
and kill the electric.
My next declared action is again another dual wield attack on the next guy.
Super quick question, Neil. Was that the guy? Which enemy was I attacking? If you.
You were attacking the guy directly in front of you.
Okay.
I
so he's
assumed.
Still up. Yeah. No, that's completely true.
Initiative for offhand and
Yeah.
main hand. Vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Plus 5. Oh no, I rolled a d20. Sorry.
D8 plus 5. This is
Yeah.
broadsword, right?
Yeah. 13.
13, no good.
Oof.
Offhand is
D20. D8 plus 1. 7.
okay. The guy standing in front of Guy takes his dagger and tries to stab Guy again with it. And Guy, your AC is 12, if I recall.
It
Yeah,
is 12.
he misses you.
Thank God.
Um,
I need my other hand.
Liliana, your turn.
I'm gonna crack him in the head if I can.
Okay.
I-
You swing your mace over Brock's head
Yeah. I'm trying to-
and roll
to hit, right? It's
Right,
just a D20, right?
D20 plus melee adjust, whatever that is. Your
Plus
melee
2?
adjust is 1.
Okay,
You
one.
get plus 2 to damage.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. 18.
18 is a hit.
Sick.
Nice.
So 2.
Good job.
2d4 plus 2
fuck
for
down.
damage.
4 plus. And that's 2, right?
Yeah.
5.
5. It's the guy over Brock, right?
Yeah.
You crack him in the face with that, and he falls unconscious on the ground.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna change my action then, Neil, to
Yeah.
throwing at a different guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready another action with it.
Oh yeah, sorry. You
Ah.
roll first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Neil,
can,
I
if you're
might
just
as well
changing
change
targets
my
with the
action,
throw,
I
it's
think.
fine.
In 10.
10. What were you saying, Fergus?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna change my action. I don't know.
So the guy who
Actually-
died, was that the one I was, or that was that the other one?
Liliana was attacking over me. So
Yeah.
Oh,
me
okay.
is down.
Vlog, the one that you hit is gone.
Yeah, but there's 3, right?
Yeah, there's one guy. This
Okay.
guy facing Guy is the one left.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out surround him right before.
Yeah.
Hold on, but I want to get Fergus. You said you were changing your action to what?
Yeah, so I'm like this. I'm about to scream assailants help and scream for help, but then I noticed that they're like really fucking pussies. So I'm just oh, never mind. I just trying to pull out
Could
my
I
staff instead.
So you're just canceling your spell then.
What?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
would it do to change my attacks to a called shot? Would that change? Would I have to reroll initiative for that?
Yeah,
Or
that'd be a full reroll of initiative.
okay, then I'm just gonna attack him normally.
And then I'm re-rolling to attack again for a guy. 6.
6. Okay, and
Yep.
we were just at 11. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that.
Neil, should I just what should I roll for just pulling out my staff?
If you're gonna make it a, I don't think you can get in. I think all the so if we imagine there were initially like 3 guys that kind of formed a wall blocking guys in. They came at you and stabbed you. The guy in the middle and the guy on the left get knocked down and totally unconscious. The guy on the right against the wall is still around. He's fighting with Guy. Brock is like moving into his side, and Vlog is like coming around to his back. Liliana's like standing over Brock, like beating him. There's not really an extra spot that you could like get in on him. You're kind of like,
Okay, I'll just
oh,
pull out my staff anyway and just hold it before me, so and like trying to be like in a defensive manner in case something happens.
okay. So we're just gonna consider that a dodge bonus.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Cool.
So what I roll for that?
Nothing. Just you get whatever your dodge bonus is to your armor class.
Okay, fine.
Cool. Okay.
My attack.
Enemy's turn. Actually, the cloaked guy in front of Guy sees himself surrounded, and he just drops his dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel my attack then.
Okay. Anyone else canceling their attack? Canceling.
Nope, I'm gonna throw a dart right at his
Crap out
collarbone.
of him with our fist.
You're gonna.
Vlog, you already canceled. Brock, go for it.
I still have a cute attack against this guy, don't I?
Yes.
8. I miss.
You miss. Okay. Go for your attack, Guy.
And that was with was that with that? That was with the smaller axe. The
Yeah, it
battle
was the
axe?
battle axe.
Okay, plus. Yeah, +1. Oh no, I get a penalty to hit, right? Because of my
No, no.
hand.
For your battle axe? Yeah. So you get a penalty of 2 to hit, but a bonus of 1, so it'd be d20 minus 1. Did you say 12?
Yeah.
Hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. Okay. Things what a D8.
Yeah. D8 plus 3.
7.
7? Okay, you battle axe him in the face, and he just like collapses into a pile of, flesh and blood and bones.
Congratulations, guys. We lived.
I
pick up
just shake my head and say, "Oh, youngsters these days, and their big battle axes."
Are any of them still look like they're alive, Neil?
Yeah, 2 of them are unconscious, exactly at 0, and the other guy is slowly dying.
So the guy who got battle axed is dying. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
battle axe
Yeah.
guy is dying.
They went
So
on rope, we can
Brock
bind
kind of
them.
just puts his hands on his hips and chuckles. He's like, "Butcher, we appear to have some more meat for your shop."
Yeah.
And then I go over and like put my knee on one of the guy's chest and like slap him awake.
Can't.
When you hit someone in the head so hard that they fall unconscious, slapping them in the face doesn't wake them up.
Did both of them get hit in the head?
Yeah.
I mean, but like if you're bludgeoned unconscious, you're unconscious not because you're like sleeping, but because you've sustained too much trauma, and you can't. More trauma
You
won't
actually
wake you
have to
up.
use.
Okay,
some
so I'll
type of
pull out
healing.
like a bottle of
Neil,
water.
Neil,
A water
everything,
skin.
everything works with a little more force.
All right, the one that's bleeding to death. I'm just gonna stab him in the throat.
Okay.
I'm just giving him a look of. Why?
Okay, you
roll
kill
for
him.
that.
He's dead.
What? Man,
He's just-
come on.
He's gonna die anyways.
He was. Well, I mean, yeah, but you didn't have to just stab him.
I kind of
That's
want
the most,
that.
that's the most humane way to do it, man.
Good
I'm
sign.
asking
Can
to,
I
like-
do
Tie
that?
the other one up.
That's-
Tie the other one up, okay?
Can,
Well,
can we
wait,
tie their hands just in case they wake up? So
I
they
have
don't.
rope.
Yeah, you
Nothing
should
stupid.
try the other two.
I'm gonna securely tie these guys up, Neil. With my
Okay.
25 feet of rope.
The technical term is hog tie.
Yeah, okay.
Neil,
Then,
can I? Neil, can you hear me?
Yes.
can I actually intercept that my staff when it goes for the throat? The guy.
No, because he's on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
Vulog was all the way around behind him. So
Well,
I'm an old.
I would suggest that we...
Wait, Neil, was the guy that I killed the one that like stabbed me through the hand, or was that? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I spit on his body.
Okay. So Vulog like stabs him in the throat, and blood just pours everywhere, and you spit on his body, and Fergus is like trying to stop. He's like, fuck, I can't get there in time. Okay. Damn.
Anyway,
the butcher goes, holy shit, what the fuck was that
And I
about?
like fall and break.
Yeah,
my
I'm
hip or
like standing
something.
there like, guys, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean?
Did you not just...
See what happened?
Yeah, we
Attacked us.
killed him. That's enough, man.
What do you mean? No, he was bleeding to death.
Yeah, you
wasn't
could have
dead
saved
yet.
him if nothing else.
No, he wasn't gonna live, man. He was pretty
if, we're
messed
gonna
up.
heal, if anyone's getting healed, it's me, dude. I got
Yeah.
stabbed.
They're talking, I'm
and
gonna start patting them down for...
Dude, the
So
band.
like, as I'm giving them this lecture about morals, about how they should kill people, I'm taking everything these guys own.
So you're like leaning down, looting these things while you're like looking at them and giving a lecture.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, guys, killing is
Guys-
not okay. Okay.
I'm like
It's not.
looking
I'm
at
not.
them,
Hey, some
giving the
shiny.
lecture through like the hole in my effing hand, and being like, "Yeah, there's your morals right there."
I'm gonna say, okay, guys, we need to calm down. We need to wait for these guys to wake up. We need to interrogate them, and then we should just take them to whoever the police around here
How
are.
bad is Guy?
Bullock, tie
What
these
is
two
he
guys
at?
up, okay?
Yeah, I'll tie them up. Don't. I thought they were already tied up. I thought.
Guy's tying him up.
Okay, great.
He's taken 9 damage out of 24 HP.
Yeah,
God,
someone should heal
Yeah.
Guy. I mean, that's
Guys,
his
yeah.
drumming
that's,
hand, guys.
meat.
That's his drumming hand. It needs to be
Yeah,
healed.
I'll cure light wounds on him. Let me look it
Okay,
up real
so the nature of this injury is actually severe enough that the -2, the penalty he gets won't be cured unless you actually like cure that wound specifically, which won't give him HP. Well, actually, hold on. What is it? What was the actual naming?
Cure it specifically, right? Because
so hand
that's
is injured.
Yeah.
he'll get a -2 to
Drum.
drumming too, and we can't have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
No,
like.
it's just we can't have that. That's silly right there.
I have a lot of HP. I only have 2 hands.
Yeah.
I agree
So-
with this statement. I'm gonna try and heal just the hand then.
Okay. Well, let
Yo,
me just read
have,
this text
some
to you guys for
healing
just a moment.
proficiency. Can I actually help Liliana while she's doing that? Like, right and
Yes,
to-
if you get to a wound within 1 round of it, or within a few moments of combat, you can actually restore 1 to 2 HP with the healing proficiency.
Okay, I'm
Nice.
gonna write.
So
I'm gonna
do
help.
that.
Liliana.
yeah, you do that, and then he'll heal the hand.
So the hand was technically injured, which means wounds of this severity can trouble a character for weeks. They heal naturally as if they were a loss of 10d6 HP. A cure serious wounds or other healing magic capable of restoring 10 HP can also repair the injury. Okay, so you.
So it's not gonna work.
Yeah, you can't restore the -2 penalty until you get like a larger healing spell, or
Mhm.
he gets 10d6 rounds, or 10d6 natural healing through rest
How
or
long?
whatever.
Okay.
How long is that?
Well, regardless, I'm gonna
So
heal him because he took
33
some
Yeah.
damage.
So that's like either a month of just like chilling or doing normal things, or like 10 days of dedicated rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna
Well-
heal him because he's missing some HP, though.
days of healing.
Yeah, just heal him normally. I mean, you have made better healing spells that you think could heal that, do you?
No,
No, not yet.
no, I don't.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
So Liliana, if you're gonna heal him, it's 1d8 HP. So roll
Yeah.
that.
So
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help Liliana with the
Okay.
healing.
With the healing, you get your healing proficiency, in which
So
gives
I'm gonna
another.
massage like the hole around the hand.
Right.
Kind of just
Yeah,
Go back
we
together,
both
go back
said
together.
massaging.
Yeah.
yeah.
his
Fungus,
hands,
roll a
Got the drumming.
d2.
Got the drumming. Yeah.
Roll a
And,
d2, Fungus.
Where's my...
Do I have to roll something?
Yeah, a d2, because you're helping with the healing process, and if someone with the healing proficiency interjects right after a battle, okay, so a total of 6 HP restored. He's
Nice.
down to 3, or 3
Thanks,
injuries.
guys. It feels better. I'm still gonna have to drum one-handed for now.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad gash to your hand. Like
I can't
it
draw.
cut through and like damaged some of the muscles inside. And you guys like wrap it up and you bind it, but it's like it's pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed at these guys that are tied up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we
while
can
they're
just-
doing this, I've looted these men, I assume.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Killer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like tie them up back to back. How long? I mean, I would assume know how long it would take for an unconscious person to wake up.
Yeah. You get 3 gold off of their bodies total.
Killer. Add it to my sheet.
So someone will wake up, 5 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
So we can get
So-
like,
we move these
I'm gonna-
people out
I'm
of
gonna
this
take
man's
one of
butcher
them,
shop, or-
and so there's like a counter, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take one of them and put him behind the counter, and I'm gonna gag him.
As you do that, the butcher says, "Hey, I don't want him back here."
Yeah, we
Just
just
like,
take
don't
him
worry,
outside.
don't worry,
Just
we'll
take
get him out of
outside.
here and just. Oh wait, the butcher's still in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The
Is that
counter is where like he chops meat and stuff. So putting like the
Nice.
person on the counter is very unsanitary.
Oh,
Is the
I
door
just wanna-
open?
I just want to put him
Yes.
like out of sight of the other one.
if the door's open, I'm gonna go close the door.
Okay. You
Yeah.
close the door.
So I'm gonna give the butcher the 3 gold I just had, and tell him that we'll just be a minute and then we'll be out of his hair.
He goes, "Okay, I don't want any trouble." Kind of puts his
It's
hands
not
in the
gonna
air.
be trouble, sir. I promise. So then
We're not the trouble. They're the trouble. We're
I
trying
put one
to
of the
fix
unconscious
trouble.
guys out of sight of the other one,
Okay.
and then I go to let's see who would. I'm gonna go to Vulag and be like, Vulag, when this other guy wakes up, scream like you're just in a ton of pain, but be out of sight, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
And Guy, go stand where Vulag is out of sight, so that he can see you, but not Vulag, okay?
Okay. Do
So
you
I'm
want me
like hiding. I'm
something-
hiding behind him.
Should I do like hitting
So-
something and then he screams?
So here's the plan. When this guy wakes up, I'm gonna go interrogate him, and you guys are gonna be out of sight. So I'll be like, look, we already killed your friend. Do you want what's happening to this guy to happen to you? And then
Okay.
Vulag will scream a bunch, and Guy will look like he's torturing him.
Yeah. So Vulag, I'm gonna like.
Wait,
like
what race
hit
were they?
something.
They were elves, right?
No,
They were
you guys are
humans.
out of sight. He can't see you. You're like
Yeah, I know.
hiding, like out of
I
his
just
eye.
want to know, like, maybe I'll scream in Elven.
No, they're humans.
You know Elvin?
I'm pretty sure I do.
All right, so we set this up and we wait for the guy to wake up.
I know. Hoorah!
I know Elvin.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know Elven and Dryad. So, what race were they?
Human.
Okay, so I'm just gonna scream in common then.
Well, I mean, screaming is.
Screaming is screaming.
Well,
there's
yeah,
not-
but you can scream like profanities when you're being tortured.
So then we wait for the guy to wake up.
Okay. So eventually the guy wakes up.
Okay.
He kind of comes to and is like shaking his head. He realizes that he's tied up on the ground.
All right, I start screaming at the top of my lungs.
Okay.
So I'm
Sounds
gonna
like
pull
making,
out
like,
my dagger and just wave it in front of his eyes and be
Uh-huh.
like, "Who sent you?"
Shit, dude. I don't want. What? Huh?
I like kind of gesture with my knife to the guy behind me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ask him again.
His eyes kind of go a little bit wide, and he says, "I can't tell you."
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Okay. You kick him in the face.
Yep.
I actually disapprove of this. Like
Okay.
shaking my head and like,
Do I roll for anything?
No, I mean he's tied up on the ground. You can just kick him in the face.
Okay,
Not a
I'm just gonna
problem.
kick him in the face then.
All right, you kick him in the face.
So
he
then,
kinda
like, he's
grunts
like-
with pain
So I'm
and
gonna,
goes.
like, knee on his chest,
Okay.
and then like look him in the eyes and be like, "Tell us."
I'm gonna tell Vulag to like cut off a scream mid scream. I'm gonna like whisper that to him so
Yeah.
he can do that for the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep screaming, and then I'm just gonna like halfway through just stop. So, yeah.
So I'm gonna be
Like
like, "We can." We
The
can do this.
Brotherhood. The Brotherhood sent us. The Brotherhood sent us.
Brotherhood of what?
I don't know. They just called themselves the Brotherhood.
I'm gonna
Where
kick
are
him
they
again.
located?
I don't know. They hired us. I don't know anything about them.
Why do they want us?
They want the message. I don't know what it's about.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
one thing though. Are they pretty dark?
What do you mean?
Dark. Are they
Dark skinned?
Why not?
No. What? No.
Never mind.
Okay.
I just grumbled to myself, and I just
I'm gonna
turn around, like go out the shop
Uh.
and just get some fresh air, whatever.
after I'm finished screaming, I'm gonna walk out into sight and say and tell that guy that his friend's dead.
Okay. 'Cause I can't tell you anything else.
I'm gonna kick him again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did,
and I'm gonna
where did they
ask
tell
him-
you? Where did they tell you to deliver this?
He
the
knocks.
package
He falls
got-
unconscious when you kick him the second time.
I'm gonna slap him awake and then just
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wait till he wakes up again. I have something to say when he wakes up, though.
Brock is clearly annoyed by this process being interrupted.
Eventually, he comes to again. What would you do with the other guy?
He's just
He's
tied
just
up behind
kind
the
of
bar.
gagged.
You're hogtied and
So the
gagged.
other guy wakes up first. The guy that you were pretending to
Yeah.
torture wakes
So
up.
I
before.
shove past all of these people, which are like 3 feet taller than me, and I'm like, leave this to me. And I go over to him and I'm like, we know the Brotherhood sent you. Where were they gonna have you meet? Where were you gonna meet them when you'd gotten the package from us?
Down by the river.
Here?
Yeah.
In a van down by the river.
What's a van? They're gonna meet in a carriage.
That's
in
what
a
I meant.
carriage.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what you're
What
gonna
day?
do.
What day?
We're gonna write you
Later
a
tonight.
we're gonna write you a fake package, and you're gonna deliver it to them. Okay?
He nods.
I'm gonna
Okay.
whisper in Brock's ear like we can take their cloaks and 3 of us can pretend to be them.
Yeah, we don't even need them, man.
Yeah, let's slay him right now.
Or we could
I mean,
keep
we
them.
can put them
or
in
we
jail.
could-
Technically,
or we
need
could
to
keep
slay
them.
Let's get taken
Or
to
we could
jail.
keep the people that are hunting
Hold on.
us.
That was
wait
whispered
around
to
in
Brock.
town.
The rest of you didn't hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you please tell me when the other guy wakes up? The guy that he just kicked in the face.
So I
I'll let
after
you know.
he says that, I'm gonna just let's see. So I'm gonna put his gag back in, and then I'm gonna go over to the group and be like, okay, look, we have 2 options. We
I'm
can
gonna kneel
either
down to
leave
his-
town and have these guys delay the people that are chasing us, or we can try and deal with the people that are confronting us right now.
This guy that hired us was only going to pay us 100 gold each.
That's true.
We might be able to cut this mission short and make more money if we just sell it straight to these guys.
that's a good idea.
Who has the note on them or the letter?
Not
That's
me.
Brock-
I
Brock
do.
said.
Yeah, Brock has.
But if none of you remember that, I'm not gonna remind you.
Okay.
No, I remember that.
Well, they
Listen,
clearly
I can
stated that,
hide it
so-
in places they won't look. I'm just
Well, I
putting it out there.
I guess we were drunk, so we
Brock
shouldn't.
looks Liliana up and down, and be like, "Trust me, they'd look."
Well, I don't blame him. Okay.
Neil, as I've taken a short breath of air
Mhm.
outside, and now I get an idea. So I just go into the butcher shop again. And
Uh-huh.
just go. Is still there, the butcher?
Yeah, he's behind the counter this whole time, like watching
Okay,
everything.
okay.
you guys
I'll
are
just
doing.
walk up to him and purchase some pork from him.
Okay, he feels a little awkward about this transaction going down, but he buys some pork. How much do you buy?
So
Just I don't know, like pound or something. Just make him like chop it off in like tiny little pieces. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
a couple of pounds.
All right, you buy a couple pounds of pork, and he chops it into some small pieces for you.
Good.
I don't know.
I'm
guess
like
that's-
turning around, like see if the party maybe staring at me like, what? Like materials, man.
All right. has the guy that
okay,
got
so I'm
kicked
gonna
woken
go
up yet?
back around the counter.
Hold on,
to-
I haven't heard from Vlog in a while. What are you saying, Vlog?
I'm wondering if the guy that got kicked in the face has woken up yet.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Oh, I'm waiting for that. I'm sitting
So-
next to him. I'm waiting for that
Just
to
super
happen.
quick, I'm gonna go ask the guy how much he was paid to try and retrieve this package.
20 gold each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I gag him again. Go back. Like it's they're not gonna pay us more for the package than we were paid to deliver it.
I don't know. The guy did say it was worth a lot to some certain parties.
I do
Well,
want a
if-
carriage though.
If they come after us again, we'll know it's worth more, and then we'll know it's a better option.
Yeah.
But until then, I'd rather
if
have
they
a
come
hundred.
if they come after us again, we'll just offer to sell it to them.
Yeah, let's just we'll hit town. We need to go find someone that can fix up my hand, maybe.
At this
that's
point, the other
sketchy.
guy wakes up.
Okay, I'm gonna lean up to him and I'm gonna ask him very creepily, "What's 2 plus 2?"
What?
Can the guy add? What if he can't add?
What? I don't understand. What do you mean?
I want you to tell me what 2 plus 2 is.
4?
I punch him in the face and scream 5.
What?
Okay.
And then
you
I
crack him in the face.
And then I just leave.
So, I ask the butcher for like writing materials.
I don't know how to write.
Do you know a plate
He has some butcher paper though, right?
to repeat?
No. Butcher paper
Yeah.
didn't exist back then.
Do any of us have anything to write?
Yeah, the wizard's got writing supplies.
Okay, I go over to Fergus and I'm like, Fergus, can you just write some nonsense in an envelope?
Yeah,
and
sure.
we'll-
It's
Write it in another language.
Yeah, I can do that.
Great.
Is
okay,
there any
so-
specific drawings you would like to include in this description?
No.
Oh. And I get disappointed.
Okay. So, what do you write? Well, Fungus is writing.
I guess so.
Oh.
Well, fellas, what should we write? We kind of team effort here.
Well, he's figuring out I'm gonna go over and sit next to the guy that
We can
previously
probably
killed.
just write whatever we want, right?
To whom it may concern, if the contents of the parcel which you sought is worth more to you than 5,000 gold, send an unarmed messenger to find us.
5,000? That's a lot, man. I was thinking 200 each. Because we're getting paid 100.
Hey,
by
go big or
this
go
guy.
home, man. Go big or go home.
That's true.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
actually not here. I just realized I'm not here, so I don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just write that's what he said, and
Okay.
I'll add a little smiley face.
Okay. You fold the paper up, and then what?
So then I go over and like I wait till I drag both of the guys out and talk to them, and I'm like, okay, you guys are gonna deliver this envelope to the people that hired you. Understood? You're not gonna follow us.
They nod.
Okay. And then I go to the
We stripped all their weapons though and everything, right? I mean,
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did. So I'm gonna let them go and tell them to run if nobody stops me to. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, they run.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna tell the party, be like, guys, on the way out of town, we should tell the city guards that somebody tried to rob the butcher. So that
Oh
he
yeah,
doesn't
we should just
deal
go
with
there
them.
right now.
Also, we still need to buy those loot strings.
right. Let's get the loot. Let's get the strings. I'm gonna go outside. You guys get the strings. I'm gonna go find a guard because there's a dead body
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna
That's
find the
true.
guard and
Yeah.
say that
They
I'm
tried to
gonna
rob
go-
a butcher and we defended him.
and
Good
that we're
sir.
pretty sure it's like a rival band
Yeah, it might. I think it's a rival band.
because they went right for the drummer's hand.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm gonna go. I go out and I explain all this to the guard, Neil.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guard kind of comes over, sees the dead body, says, "And you say it was a rival band that did this?"
Yeah.
don't know
I
these
kind of
guys.
We don't
step in.
know
wait,
them,
how
but
high
I
is
mean, we don't know them.
I reason with the guard as well as I can, and explain.
I step in as as they finish, I'm gonna like go up to the guard as he's walking away and be like, "This guy tried to rob the butcher. We happen to be here. I'm really sorry about my friends. They're a little bit delusional."
What were you gonna say to him, Fingris?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm like interrupting to see if they need like an
Well,
audit.
What?
You can't write, dude. You're illiterate.
Dude, I bet lots of
He
really
thinks
big
he can write,
rockstars
though.
can't write, but they still have like a little signature thing.
Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well,
Yeah.
I was basically going to explain the situation, but time has already beat me to it. So, well,
Okay.
I do a
So
little thing that's like the artist formerly known as Prince, like symbol.
Oh my god.
which is now
Okay,
currently
that's,
the
I
artist
like
that was formerly known as the artist that was formerly known as Prince, right? He moved back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our new band logo.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so the guards kind of robbed the butcher shop. Okay, and the butcher's like, yeah, they came in here. These guys put a stop to him. He totally corroborates your story. Guard
Nice.
nods and says he'll have someone come by and take the body away.
All right.
Well,
Um,
if it goes, I'm gonna ask for
well,
those
maybe we should
strings.
go and get a inn or something and rest up because we.
No,
Yeah.
we need to keep moving. They're gonna meet those people tonight.
Okay.
We need to be on the road.
Okay.
We need to like steal some
Yeah, let's
horses
get
or
outta
a
here.
carriage. I wait to say this till we're like out of sight of the guards and
But
people.
I
Like we
thought-
need to steal some horses or a
But
carriage.
dude, this is the biggest show
I'm
on
a
our
senile
tour.
old man. I haven't paid attention, so.
Dude, this is the biggest venue on our tour. We can't just skip it.
Dude, my hand is worthless.
He can't
That's true.
play.
He can't
I
play.
can't play.
It's a problem. We can't go with only.
Well, you know what? We can
3 out of our
play.
4 members.
We can play. We're gonna come back, right? So we can.
Yeah,
just
well,
Of course. I mean, we
play on
have
the
to
way
we have to
back.
come back to collect our 100 gold.
Yeah.
We'll
Liliana,
flip
you
us-
need
we'll
to
flip
pay
us
2
there.
silver for your strings.
I'll give him a full gold for all
Do you
the
think that
crazy
you can
stuff that's
still?
happened.
Get a backup set of strings.
Yeah, a backup set of strings too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just give him a full
Guy.
gold for it.
Guy, do you think?
I
you can
noticed
still
that guy is
practice
kind of
stuff?
sad, so I offer him
Yeah.
some pork chops that I purchased earlier.
I'm stoked. I love pork chops.
They're uncooked.
That's okay. I'm not.
Doesn't matter.
It's like, just
It has an
It
intelligence of eight.
doesn't matter. It's the
Awesome.
thought that counts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like pork chops.
Sweet.
Guy, don't worry. You can still practice. You won't sound good, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think we can play any shows for a while though.
We can innovate the one-handed drum playing. Okay, we should just get on the road because I don't know
Yeah.
what time it is, but it feels like it's been a while.
It's been a
All right,
while.
let's head
So
out.
just go. We're
Okay,
just
so you
heading
guys
out.
keep heading out. You head
So
toward.
Neil, like on our way out of town, do we stop by? Can we see just like off the main way, like a place with like horses or carriages or something like that?
Oh, there's a ton, yeah. Because like as you leave Fitchview, it's not like city edge wilderness. It's like city edge, but then there's like farms and all sorts
Okay.
of stuff. So you definitely pass a bunch of farms.
Do we
We
see
don't-
like a farm with like, 4 horses lounging around in the field?
Yeah, but there's people about.
Do we like see the people that we bound and gagged?
No, they ran away. You
By
guys kicked them
by
out, they left.
sea, like people about? How far away are these people from said horses?
I don't know. 100 yards.
Let's just
They'd
let's
have to
just
be
jump
pretty
on them, man.
close to stop you from stealing the horse.
I just say let's just jump on them and ride.
Once we're on the horses,
Yeah, they're not gonna catch us.
Stealing horses is kind of a big deal. They're expensive,
Mm.
so I don't want to do it if we're gonna get caught.
We're not gonna get caught, man. We just ride. We just look. We'll take.
Why are we
go
stealing
off
horses?
so we
Yeah,
can
I'm-
move
So we
faster.
can make our way out faster.
Yeah.
Do you think the old man can get up there in time? I
No.
mean,
He's got a
He
horse.
already has a
out.
horse.
I have a
He's
horse
already
of
on
my
his
own.
horse.
we can share
But-
his one horse. I'm pretty light, and then we have a dwarf. We're good to go.
Here's the thing, right? He's on his horse. Us just jump on the other horses and we all ride. It's fine.
I am disagreeing with this idea. I don't
How
think
many?
Oh, it's just farm people, and horses aren't cheap. It's kind of messed up, you know.
That's true. How much?
It
are-
goes against my priestessly ways.
That's a good. Yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
and
I guess
I'm-
we'll just walk.
trying to actually be in character, not actually be trolly. So
I think
Yeah.
these guys are like, now that there's like contention as to whether we should steal them. I was like ready to jump on a horse right away, but now I'm like, wait, are we not stealing the horses? And now I'm kind of
Yeah,
iffy on
I
it.
guess
I'm
we're
gonna
not.
look at him like your hands kind of hurt. We're kind of worried you might get infected with the horses, you know.
So
All
is
right.
there
I'm
a
like
place
against the
that's
horse
clearly
thing.
selling like horses and carts?
Here's my idea,
no,
right?
not here. Back in town,
Okay.
there was.
We don't have to buy 4 horses. What we can do is we can buy 1 more horse and we can buy a wagon.
Yeah.
And then we can all just sit in the wagon and the 2 horses can pull the wagon.
Yeah, that was my
I,
thought.
I think that would be cheaper than buying 4 horses.
I don't know if we can afford that, but let's go find out.
Well, we'll see which
well,
one is
I'm gonna have to ask you. Well, what is our combined?
I have
what do you
about
say?
100 gold. So
I got
Yeah.
a random gem.
Yeah, I have a gem too. Gems can.
we should
confuse
really
people
see what
about
those
their-
gems are worth while we're in this big city.
Yeah.
Well, by my experience, I think these gems are truly outrageous.
We can
So-
just trade the gems for the horses. I mean, we don't
Yeah,
need
we
to
can do
exchange
that.
for actual
Let's just
gold.
back super quick to a
Yeah.
place that sells like
Yeah.
carts.
So you guys
we'll
like
get,
you're walking out of town. You're like, shit. Let's go buy a cart and some horses and turn back into town and start
Yeah,
going back
exactly.
Yeah.
in. Okay.
So the
I'll
first
go
place
along
we
with
ask the
pretty
guy
much
like
anything these
how much
guys
is
say.
a cart and some horses?
I'm really easy to convince, so I'm like, yeah, steal the horses. Oh no, we're not going to steal the horses, but we should definitely go buy some. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm 100% town.
I like him.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you guys eventually come across a place where they're selling horses and wagons and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what that place would be
Right.
called though.
So we just try and figure out how expensive each option would be. How expensive would it be to buy 4 horses, or how expensive it would be to buy 1 horse and a cart?
Okay.
And then yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of lean in on them and like, I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's a guy, right?
So riding horses are 75 gold apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. A cart. What are we looking for? Just a standard.
Something
Yeah,
that
just
fits
something that
A
could
cart
fit
that could carry 4 people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's not a carriage. Like it could be like a common carriage.
It could be a wagon.
Or a
Yeah,
wagon.
it could.
Ah, here we
could
go. Oh, no, that's a
totally feel-
wheel. Fucking books aren't useful enough. I guess we'll just say carriage is close enough to wagon. It's 120 gold for a wagon,
Okay.
for a common
So-
wagon.
So
how
one
many of-
one horse and a wagon is definitely cheaper.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you wouldn't want a riding horse pulling a wagon.
Oh,
How
how
much is a plow horse or a workhorse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Clydesdale.
They have war horse, draft horse, and riding horse. So
Go with draft.
draft
Go
horse
draft
would be
horse.
200.
God.
It's a
Damn.
big.
But
So
a draft
it's
horse is not
200
just your
for horse
standard
How much-
workhorse,
how
right? A
much
draft
is-
horse is like a big, heavy workhorse, right?
yeah.
Would
A
Yeah.
draft horse
be
is like a
cheaper?
Clydesdale. A war horse is like a Mustang.
So
But you've got something in between riding horse and draft horse, right? Something
yeah,
that would be more...
workhorses like farm
Workhorse?
horses.
Okay, so we'll split the difference and call a workhorse 150 gold.
okay.
Okay.
How much money do you have, Fergus?
I got. Let's see.
Because I have 100.
I have 180 JP
Oh.
and 2 gems.
So I'm
Oh.
gonna pull out one of the gems in front of the guy and just kind of lean in and be like, "How much could these get me? How much could more of these get me?"
How many
I'm gonna
gems do we each have? Because I don't have any on my character sheet. I thought
Everyone
they were
should
evenly
have
split.
1 gem, except
Okay.
for the wizard who should have 2. Holy crap, what just happened?
Yes, I have 2 gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of lean in and try and like beg
Lots
him, like, can you please give us a horse? I'm tired of walking. It's been so long. These guys are really creepy. They keep looking at me
How impressed
oddly.
is the guy by the gem?
And I
He
think
goes,
it was-
I don't trust that. I don't know if that's painted glass or a real gem. I don't know shit about gems.
You know, here's
I'll
what
take
we're gonna
cold
do.
hard
We're
cash,
gonna go
though.
to a gem shop and we're gonna sell all our gems. That way we just have gold. It's easier that way.
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
please, mister, I
Yeah.
think you can trust me. And I'm gonna like bat my eyelashes and then do like a little hair.
Neil, I wouldn't have perhaps any knowledge of gems because
Does anyone
my-
have appraisal as a non-weapon
anyone have
proficiency?
I
I
don't.
do not have appraisal.
I do not.
So the thief. The,
Thief
Who
does
might?
not have
The
appraisal.
thief?
does anyone
No,
have
I don't.
appraisal?
Again, I have tightrope walking if we get into a situation where that becomes handy, but
That's
I
true.
do not have appraisal.
Yeah,
Just
no
looking
one
for-
knows
No,
how much.
actually, that could be a great addition to the act.
You're right. It really
No.
could be.
You know, guy, I think you're onto something. We're gonna have to work with that.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
then, let's worry about the murderers chasing us.
Okay, murderers then.
Okay, so do you
of
guys
course.
go back into town to get the gems appraised and sell them, or do you
Yeah,
try and buy a horse and wagon right
I'm
now?
gonna
I'll
try
have
and
the guys
sweet-talk
wait
this
outside of
guy
town.
into just
and I'll
taking
go
them.
back.
I'm sorry, one person at a time. What's going on?
Oh. I was gonna say I'll just go back and sell the gems.
I'm gonna try and sweet talk the guy into making sure he believes us these gems are worth a lot.
Be like, you guys, how about you stay here and play music, and I'll go sell the gems.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
As I walk away, I realize how horrible of an idea that is, but I still just take the gems and stroll into town.
Okay,
I mean, I don't.
so you get back into town, and you go find. You're a thief. You know where to get these, these things looked at and whatnot.
Check.
And not a problem.
Well, I grabbed all the gems.
Yeah,
I went
I
around
gave you
and
my
got
gem.
information.
Okay.
Well, I gave
yeah.
him mine. I don't know about
Yeah,
you.
I gave him mine too. So
Yeah, I
that's-
gave him my
so
gem too.
If he asked for it, I gave it to him.
Yeah, I didn't just like be like, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna take these." I was like,
Yeah.
"Guys, I'm
And we
gonna go
never
sell."
see Brock again.
It's okay, I still have a tiara. We're good.
He probably will get a lot of the from those gems though. So maybe he
Yeah.
figures out. Yeah,
As
fuck
long
it.
as it's with me, as long as it's enough to buy the carriage and the horse, it's fine.
Okay. So there are a bunch of garnets, deep red garnets, and they are each worth 250 gold.
Damn.
Shit.
I did not think they were worth that much. We should definitely not have given them to him.
I
He's a trustworthy guy. Why would he?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's trustworthy.
I sell them all. If the guy is willing to take them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
man down.
Yeah. So
So
I'll
how
sell
much is that? There were 6, right?
There
Did
was
we lose
5.
Virgil?
There were
We
5
did lose
plus
Virgil.
2, or well, yeah, so 4 plus 2,
6.
so 6 total. So
That's a lot of gold.
Not sure what happened to Virgil.
1,500 gold total.
Yeah, 1500.
Oh, did we lose Virgil?
We lost Virgil,
Yeah, we lost Virgil.
which is perfect because we're at a breaking point. So
Okay.
why don't we try and fix Skype while we take a break? Awesome.
Killer.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, we'll see you
Perfect
guys
timing.
in 3 to 5 minutes.